Hello, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, and we're gonna get into that and a lot of other stuff in this video, but I thought while we do that we could get ready together and talk about some fun things. Like haute couture week just wrapped up and I love some of the shows this season, so I want to talk about that, what I've been up to, current favorite things I'm not liking at the moment while I do my makeup. So let's get into it. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for makeup. I have my Pinterest board of like makeup inspiration, and I'm here today with like a lot of like blue eyeshadow looks. So I think I want to do something like that, like very simple, but you know, like a fun little pop of colour. I think that's what we're going for. I'm not going anywhere today, so get ready with me to just sit at home. Start this off with the elephant in the room. Where have I been? Honestly, I say I've been working, but that's not even like a good excuse. I was trying competing out of rubbish in this segment, but what I was trying to get at was I just wasn't happy with literally anything. I was just really unhappy at my job, at home, at work, and I was like, oh, I can't bother to make videos, so I just didn't make videos. And also, do you know the saying, comparison is the thief of joy? I was comparing myself like non-stop, and I was like, oh, I hate all my videos, I hate everything I'm doing in life, and I just wasn't having a good January. But now I'm feeling better. That's what I was trying to say, but saying it in the most convoluted way possible. But that is all. Goodbye. I was doing, you know. Also, this I thought for my mum. It's grippy, like it grips like Gorilla Grip Glue, except not. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I just haven't been like, what's been coming out, happy with what I've been doing. So I've been procrastinating, for lack of a better word, with filming. And today I was like, no, we're gonna like sit down, film this video, because I was like, I'm getting a bit lazy as well. I was like, oh, maybe I should just do vlogs again, because for me vlogs are really easy. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Like really easy, because I just have to like film what I'm doing in a day. But then again, I'm watching them back, I'm like, oh, these are just not, they're not hidden like I want them to hit. I'm looking at all my makeup and I realise I really like our products. This is the Hydrating Camera Concealer, which is so much better than the normal one, because I feel like that dries way too fast. And also, I don't know if it's the shade I chose, but it had like a really like, it oxidized, that's the word. Like it oxidized really quickly, so you end up looking like an Oompa Loompa. Also, sorry for the noise, my neighbour's working on their garden. But yeah, that's why I've been. They're just procrastinating, being a little bit unsure about the future of the channel. But do not worry. After my friend and I had that talk, I will not be deleting my channel, because I'm thinking like I really enjoy looking back on the stuff I've recorded, like the Italy vlog I put up, which was a horror show to edit, by the way. I'm just glad I have that so I can look back on it, because that's my first time in Italy, so it's just so nice to have that to look back and be like, yeah, I went to Italy. And in Italy when I uploaded my first ever YouTube video, because I felt more comfortable, because I was like in a foreign place. I was like away from everyone who knew me apart from my family. I was like, oh, let me just do it. And yeah, I don't regret it, because, and even I did it in sixth form, because I feel like people are like more mature in sixth form, or they should be. Wow, I can't find my powder. Oh, I found it. But people that did find it were like really nice about it. Like they're like, oh, I love watching your videos. I love you guys. So I felt really confident, and even though I didn't really post consistently, like because I had A levels, which I'm not gonna lie, I cannot recommend A levels to anyone. I did enjoy it. I wish I went to like a college to study fashion instead. And I say I wish I studied fashion. I'm not going to study fashion because I'm scared. But let's move on to fashion. Haute couture week, which was gorgeous. It was lovely, it was just lovely. Let me just blend this out and we'll get back into it, because the shows were like using this Halo Glow Beauty one contour. This is my first time using contour, and or like buying a contour product and using it. Oh, that's way too much. That's way too much, and I'm really enjoying it. Let me just like, this is like the darkest color they had, because not gonna lie, I used to like do my like contour using black eyeshadow. So gross. So yeah, Haute Couture week, spring summer 24, delicioso. I loved it. Like every day, like granted most of the time I was working, I loved it. Like I just look forward to it. And my favorite shows have to be, oh, I can't even choose, but definitely it's a Scaparelli show, which I'm about to talk about. Jean Paul Gaultier by Simone Rocha, and also the Maison Margiela show, because the makeup, I didn't stay up, but because I thought it was at 5 a.m, so I set an alarm for 4:50. It wasn't till like 8 in the evening, but the Maison Margiela haute couture show, the makeup, the like theatrics of it all was honestly made it everything so like the whole week worth it. And also Miss Sohee, I love Miss Sohee. I was actually surprised to learn like she's a relatively new brand, because I see so many celebrities wearing her. I'm like, yeah, she's been in the game for ages. No, like Galley's like new, but I really enjoyed it. So those top 2 shows, I'm gonna say Maison Margiela. Yeah, Maison Margiela, Scaparelli, and Miss Sohee. I'm gonna say it's between Miss Sohee and Jean Paul Gaultier. But favorite looks from the Scaparelli show, I'm saying it's not loading. The mother look, like I love fashion and technology. Like I just think it's so fun when like you combine two different aspects of life, and I guess it's like best way to put it. And like the dress, and also like the little tech baby were made from like defunct iPhones. Did I dream about this look? Because I cannot find, oh no I didn't. Like defunct iPhone and old tech accessories and whatnot. Another look I liked was any of the look, like look 14 for example, with like the, I'm gonna call them braided knots. I just thought it was so cool, it was fun. And one of my favorite looks, which I don't think anyone talking about too much, because they're like, yes, the mother look 28. I love it. I love the shape, and it's got some pink in it. Like I'm my camera again. I'm a pink girly till I die. Like all my makeup is like got some sort of like, that's not pink. Like I love pink styles. Like yeah. And then for the Maison Margiela, the whole collection was my favorite. Like when Leon, I don't know if I pronounce his name wrong, but Leon Dame, I want to say, when he ran on and it's like was serving, I was like, yes. And like the whole idea of the collection was like about a broken doll. I just love the way they walk, and I saw someone talk about it on TikTok that this is like symbolizing the start of like fashion videos being the main sort of like, not like a learning tool, I want to say, like learning tool, because if you just see the photos, you're not getting the full experience. Because when you watch the runway show, you'll see it like, wow. Because if I just had broken doll, like of course you have the makeup look, and also talk about like the porcelain like necklace accessories. You think it's porcelain? That is leather. Like that's made of leather. I was telling my mum about it and she was like, you're joking. I'm like, no, like leather. And the guy who made it, which it's annoying me because I keep forgetting the names, also made like Zendaya's Balmain wet look, and I'm like, applause. Like this is what I love. Like when I just love when fashion is just art and people are just talking about it, and I'm like, yes. I also do talk about it a lot more on my Twitter. Like the whole Maison Margiela show, I kept talking about it, and I felt like someone did meet me because they were like, oh my god, can you not talk about something else, please? And the Miss Sohee show literally just reminded me of like what I would like imagine myself wearing as a Disney princess, because it was absolutely beautiful. And last one, the Jean Paul Gaultier one by Simone Rocha, look 2 was my favorite. Like I loved it. I made a whole thread about my favorite looks from these shows, because I just think I could talk about these for like I've already been talking for 5 minutes, like talk about these for like hours on end, but I don't want to bore people. And also I feel like these would be better if I type them out, because I always keep talking about like, oh, I'm gonna do my substack. I never get around to doing it because I have so many ideas and I don't write some of them down that I just forget about them. Like I'm currently working on like a Sailor Moon one because I just love the fashion in Sailor Moon. And I'm actually too scared to watch Sailor Moon because I watched the first episode, like stumbled upon it when I was younger. For like context, my parents never let me watch anime growing up, so I wasn't like one of those kids who'd like watch Pokemon or like Yu-Gi-Oh, because I don't know, they thought it was really like devilish, I think. But then when I got into it like around year 8, because my first ever one was like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Talk about based. And I was like, oh, this is kind of good. So I just kept watching it, and I do think, I don't know, it's fate. No, I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because the author has such heavy fashion influences in his work, which is, I think people like do acknowledge, but they don't go into enough depth about it, which is why I'm writing a substack article about it, because I just feel like it's so overlooked. Like, not overlooked, but just not appreciated enough. That's what I want to say, because JoJo really got me more into fashion, which I think you'd be like, huh? But it did, like, just that show. It's just that show. Like, JoJo is just everything to me. Also, powder. Revolution. I've had this for like a while. I don't know if it's breaking me out or not, but my skin looks pretty good. Like, look at that base. Like, base tutorial coming soon. Trust. Like, I look good. Like, I keep my makeup so well, and I try to, but as soon as I just stopped recording, I literally like dug my nail into my powder, so it looks like I've taken like a little chunk out of it. Now let's get into the exciting thing, finally doing the eyeshadow, which I've been talking about forever. But yeah, I should have written up talking points because I was like, girl, let me just roll. It'll just roll off the tongue. But it's not happening today. So, but I do want to talk about my favourite things. Currently this, because I'm in the process of making a lovely jubbly by eye wall. Because I do have one behind me, which I've had for ages, but like, this wall's kind of bland. Like, when I film him, like, ugh, why does it look like I just, like, what? No, I was gonna say, why do I look like a minimalist? But it just looked drab. Like, it wasn't given what it needed to give. So I was like, let me decorate it. And it's looking good. The reason I haven't done this in a while was because I was like, it's gonna make my room look crowded. Like, my room's quite small, so I was like, I don't want my room to look crowded. Oh, I don't know what palette we're gonna use. I've got this Masquerade Minis by Jeezy's Place, which I actually bought secondhand. Well, not secondhand, someone was selling it and I didn't use it, so I was like, yes. And you can clearly tell which colours I love the most. I also have this Beauty Bay palette, which I think I might use because, like, look at that whole row of blows. Look, we might have to yeah, we're gonna go here. I don't really know what look we're gonna go for. I think we're just gonna do some below, some fawn blue colours today. Just, you know, have a little pop of colour in the looks. Because I usually do like this, like, everyday kind of beat, like, smoky eye. When I say smoky eye, I just put the darkest colours on my face. On my eyeshadow. Because I was like to say, oh yeah, I'm a makeup influencer, beauty guru. I did have 1K followers on Instagram at one point, but then I got hacked. I found some stuff I do want to talk about though. What I've been loving recently. I love Nana. I love Aizawa like every other person. But recently I've been watching Neighborhood Story. Yeah, Neighborhood Story. Because the English translation just came out like a few weeks ago. I haven't got my hand on it yet, but like, let me watch it first so I can see what it's on about. And I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's fun, like, slice of life. And I did write about it in my substack article, so go check it out. I just think, like, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched Nana. I've read it, I just haven't finished watching it because, like, everyone's like, oh, it's so heartbreaking, it's so sad. I'm like, I don't want to be watching that. Like, and I just know, because I know what happened. I'm like, no, it's just frustrating me because I see, also, spoiler for Nana, I see Nana or Hachi getting with Takumi. I'm like, girl, no, leave him alone. Like, just leave it, but no. And it's just, oh, it just makes me so upset. I feel like Maxine, which also, Tori, jumping off point, Maxine, when's that coming out? I'm waiting. People think it's coming out this year. I believe it when I see the trailer. But sometimes they're like coming soon. I'm like, give me a date. Anyway, back to Ayadawa. Also, so Nipple Story's been watching, really enjoying it. Like the fashion influences, love it. Like you can tell I really like when fashion is included in stories. I'm like, yes girl, I'm eating it all up. Like I'm chowing it down. But yeah, and then another one of her stories, I think it's last quarter, it's also been translated to English, which is excited about. And for some reason, some people in like the comments of the video were like, so she can write this book but she can't finish Nana. I'm like, Gally, did we not watch the same video where it literally say that one of her previous works are being translated to English finally? But apparently it's like some sort of like melancholic thriller, or I just made that up. If I edit this and like, where do you get the idea of like this melancholic thriller from? I'm gonna be like, girl, you need to like sit down and relax a little bit more. But yeah, I've also I started watching Vinland Saga. I'm really enjoying it. Like at first I was like, nah, I don't want to spoil it because I haven't watched it yet. But the person I thought was gonna die, cause I thought someone else was gonna die, okay, and then when the person like and someone else died, I was like, no, because that was kind of my favorite character for like the few episodes he was in. I was a little bit gutted that he got the boot. He got the boot. Yeah, don't get too attached to characters, guys. I say that watching Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm reading it, which I haven't finished yet. Well, I haven't finished season 2. I've literally read season 2 because me and my sister were collecting the manga until we were like, this is getting kind of sad. I was like, I don't want to be reading that. I feel like I have another palette with some blues in it. Literally right here. The Revolution. I have Revolution Mermaid palette. I think I'm going to use this one. I some dimension and shade back into my eye. But yeah, I've been watching Vinland Saga, really good. I'm actually learning a lot, like about the Vikings and England. And when they mentioned somewhere in England, I'm like, yeah, I know that place. So I'm really enjoying that. Straight out aren't anime. Sex and the City. Finally started watching it a few weeks ago. My camera's just gonna be like, ooh. So Sex and the City, Carrie kind of annoys me, but favorite character is Miranda and Samantha. I cannot choose. Charlotte she grinds my gears sometimes too. Like I know she means well, but sometimes I'm like, and Succession. I'm on the second season. I don't like Kendall, but Kendall is me. Like I feel like I relate to Kendall on some like spiritual level. But favorite character has to be Roman. I just think he's funny, apart from the time where he like ripped that check for like $1 million in front of the kid, and I'm like I know they're like supposed to be like morally great characters, but sometimes he just annoys me. But I just think it's really funny. And Tom, I love Tom. Greg, I'm a bit like and Logan, I'm like, get out of here, get out of it. Oh, I just feel like my camera's still recording me talk. I'm like get out of here, because you're annoying me. But then I do feel bad for them, because like imagine like trying to like all you want to do is please your dad, and sometimes he's just not nice, you know. So, and also Connor's just a bit like, I don't know, he's just doing his thing. Yeah, but I just think best characters, Tom and Rome. Also, I haven't mentioned Shiv. I feel some sort of way about Shiv. Like I don't hate her, but I'm not loving her. Like when someone says like, oh Shiv, I'm like, I'm making a makeup brush. I'm not like, yes, my girl boss. I'm like, ooh, is she gonna disappoint me today? Why do I feel like a parrot? Like, is she gonna disappoint me today? But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. If you have any TV recommendations, let me know. What I really wanted to talk about, like I don't have anything to say like intellectually insane, like working, reading books. In the Miso suit, I recently got a short collection of Franz Kafka's stories. I've read The Metamorphoses and studied a bit of the trial and drama, which I thought was like very Kafka-esque. But sometimes when I read the Metamorphoses, like it was like my bedtime read, and his family just made me so mad that I'd be like, and I'm like, Alara, I heard you last night, go to bed early. I'm like, Mum, you don't understand, it's like his family isn't treating him right. And it did like a darker under at the bottom. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna keep rolling because this is like a year of like experimenting, trying new things. Like I joined this fashion group on Instagram, and one of the girls like, hey, let's do like a group chat fit check. And at first I could be like, no, but then I messaged her like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I feel like I look really awkward in the video. I'll put the name of the account on the screen where you can watch the video. But I was like, girl, I kind of look kind of awkward. But I was like, no, let's just roll with it. And she's like, no, you look great. And then the comments on the video were so positive and really nice about everyone. I was like, yay. So I'm really happy I tried something new. So I'm getting distracted by talking. So I'm going to do this other eye because I want it to be symmetrical. But I think I might blend this up as well just to add a little bit more depth. I did blend the eyeshadow out because I just felt it looked better. I am gonna like clean it up so it looks more like snatched. I just put on the Too Faced lip injection lip balm. When I bought it, I thought this is gonna be like the most plumpest lips I'm gonna get, but it's actually quite mild. And when I looked online to buy like another one, I thought it was like the least amount of like lip plumpness, lip injectionness that it gives you. I'm like, yeah, but it's my first Too Faced product and I love the packaging. Like it's so scrumptious. Like I think it's so bougie. Like, oh, the flower nose makeup too. I'm like, whoo, I love, like I want to be a flower nose girl, but I just haven't been able to justify buying it yet. This is the mascara I'm going to use today. It's from Primark. I bought it years ago, but I just opened it up a few weeks ago. I think it's also a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, because like the packaging was the same as the Too Faced one. But I'm gonna find cotton pads to clean up. They're good, like pre the lashes. Like blush, I actually don't have a blush, so I use red eyeshadow. Good blush recommendations are appreciated if I can find my blush brush, who is apparently no longer with us. So we will not be using an eyeshadow today. Instead we'll be using red lipstick. This is from, I don't know if they exist anymore, but I want it in a giveaway. Pretty Pat Cosmetics Raspberry Ripple. You can't really see it. Oh, you can see it right here. La la. And I just put some, like, on top. You can barely see it. Like, on top of my cheekbone. Right there. Like, almost like a doll. Like that. You can see this one better. And then I use a wet beauty blender and blend upwards just to make my face like really like snatched, you know? Switch devices because my phone camera really wants to fight with me today. But I just applied some highlighter. Again, I'm not being a gatekeeper. The label's rubbed off. I don't know where it's from. But I use this shade right here and look how pretty the colours are when they like, ooh, hey me. Look how they look so pretty when they catch the I'm gonna say the sun, but the light just right. I put the highlighter on all my high points, they're very shiny. And what I was saying before the camera cut off is that I really want to emulate the vibe of Shalom Harlow in that one video with Leonardo DiCaprio. Because I saw it on TikTok, I was like, oh, I love those photos. But anyway, the look is done. I don't have any setting powder, so the makeup will be rubbing off my pillow tonight if I don't wash my face properly. But thank you so much for watching. Like I said, this looks very, reminds me of like very like 60s, I want to say. And I feel like 60s and like 60s style influence is going to make some sort of comeback. I know everyone's saying 2010s, but I'm like, I don't like 2010s fashion. Sorry. But what I was going to say was 60s looks, like eyeshadow, like I love like putting like a good like whacking some colour on, even if it's like a shimmer. I feel like this one looks darker than this one, but we move. And I feel like, yeah, we've already seen like some 60s influence with that Marc Jacobs show that literally just came out yesterday. But thank you so much for watching. Again, sorry for just being like radio silent on here. I was kind of consistent on Instagram and TikTok though. I'm like, what's that about? Because usually I'm not consistent anywhere, but this time I'm consistent in 2 places. So, progress. So again, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you for watching. So have a good day, good night, good evening, and I'll see you really soon. Ooh, it's still spicy. It's still tingling. My fingers are gonna start tingling now. I get plump. But I'll see you soon. Bye.